Hey everyone, Tim Totten here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to take you through my favorite international food market, which is called Jungle Jim's. And it's in, of all places, Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's go inside and see all the great stuff they have from around the world. Started in 1975 as a produce stand, Jungle Jim's has expanded over time. They added regular groceries, a bakery, international sections, and so many others. Now, this is the second location in Eastgate, which is on the east side of Cincinnati. Inside, it is a veritable wonderland. You will not believe the stuff I'm going to show you. Not only do they have these fascinating bright colors, but they have other individual shops, including a olive oil shop, and they have several standalone eateries. You can even watch the story of Jungle Jim's in their theater, or if you need to before you tackle this huge IKEA-sized store, you can step into the bathrooms. Now, they may look like porta potties, but once you open the door, you'll understand why they've been voted some of the best bathrooms in the entire area. So the place is so big, they have a map they give out, all kinds of cool stuff in there. We're like right, I guess, in the entrance area. There we are. Oh, so amazing. So we're actually going to start in the Asian section, which is all back here. See got a big dragon going up, and we're going to check out some of the cool stuff in the Asian section. So I'm in the turkey section. See, where does it say turkey? Turkey, right there. And the Middle Eastern section. So what I like about this is it's sort of that area, the Middle East, and then it goes to India and elsewhere, and I can get all kinds of great spices and other stuff. So let me show you some of the things that are available in here. So there are all these canned meats here. I mean, obviously corned beef we've probably seen before, but then they go to like chicken and beef loaf in a big old can. I mean, look how big this can is. That's huge. It goes down to, stuffed grape leaves. Those are usually pretty good. And all these mixed vegetables. And these are called lupini beans. Never heard of them. Pickled turnips. Oh, there's a whole mess of it. Look at this. There's an entire section of Turkish Delight. I've never had Turkish Delight with natural plain, and has pistachios in it. This has a rose flavor and pomegranate and pistachio. I mean, I've never tasted it. Anybody had Turkish Delight? Is it good? I'm a little nervous to actually try it. I mean, maybe chocolate would be bad. I'll eat some chocolate, but. And then they just have all kinds of other snacks too. These are all just from Turkey and the Middle East. So this is one of my favorite sections. It's the India section. I like to get my spices here because I do a lot of Indian spice cooking at home, like curries and other things like that. So I like to get my curry and my curry powder in huge, decent-sized bags. So that's a pretty big bag of curry powder, and this is only it's like $1.99. So that's super cheap for curry powder. What else? In addition to the dry goods, they even have frozen sections for almost every one of the international markets, including this great stuff from the Middle East, as well as Asia. So we're in the egg section, and there's some duck eggs over there, but this, are you kidding me? You can buy an $80 emu egg. Like, look how big this egg is. Or an ostrich, if you want another. There's a rhea egg. I don't even know what that is. They're all out of ostrich eggs, actually. So there's a rhea egg. Wow. I remember eating Lay's potato chip as a child, but I don't know how often I had pure tomato flavor, or numb and spicy hot pot flavor, or spicy crayfish flavor. In fact, there's a seaweed flavor one, and one that's some kind of crab flavor. Potato chips? So what's cool is they actually split up the Asian countries by different places. So across the way is Japan and Indonesia, Vietnam. Behind me is like Korea and Thailand and other parts of Asia. So you get some of the local items that you can get here at the international market. My son has a lot of favorite sections, and definitely the Asian candy sections are some of his absolute favorites. He loves trying this candy from different parts of the world. Okay, so if you have a tea obsession, there's an entire aisle all the way down full of like tea from everywhere. It's unbelievable. And even though I've been to Jungle Gyms almost a dozen times, there's always something I find that I want to try. And one of the problems is usually a language barrier. So many of these items are brought from different parts of the world. They're not made locally, they have to be brought in. And because of that, they're written in languages on the packages that I have no idea what they are. This is a good idea to bring someone along who maybe already speaks the languages or makes these foods from their homeland themselves. You know it's super hot sauce when they have a fire truck in the store. Let's go look. So you got the standard, Tabasco flavors, no big deal. But then as we get around to where all the rest of the, I gotta zoom out because you gotta see how big just the hot sauce section is. I'd say this is the size of it's about half of a Walgreens store. And so we have a bunch of different flavors of barbecue sauce. We get into hot sauces and extracts and dry goods here. So we have a bunch of dry seasonings, obviously. But look at the hot sauce. Look, I'm not even gonna read this one out. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube, but I mean, this has got to be good if it's Slap Ya Mama Cajun seasoning, right? And then it just keeps going and going. So this is my favorite section. It's all the chocolates. Literally, there's crazy good chocolate all the way down. Stuff from Swiss chocolate makers to blonde chocolate, cardamom white. Look at this, Stuff from Uganda, single origin chocolate from Uganda, Madagascar. And then it just keeps going all the way down. There's so many options. So I'll show you what I'm getting. I got some, where'd it go? I'm getting some peanut butter there, I think. And there was almonds and sea salt. I'm totally getting some of that. Of course, the beverage section is also gigantic. I want to show you the wall of soda they have, which is unbelievable. It's one of my son's favorite parts about this place, is because he can try sodas from all over the place. So they have a cool grab and go, if you just want a cold beverage that's already ready. And then there are all of these sodas from all over different parts of the world. So I mean, they've got some terrible looking stuff like sweet corn and buffalo wing sauce, but then they've got stuff from all kinds of different parts. Specialty Route 66 sodas and Australian sodas. And so if you have a favorite soda from your part of the world, the odds are it might even be here. Once you get past the beverage section, you're into the regular grocery section, which is pretty much the size of a standard grocery store. And they have everything from pasta to cereal to coffee, all the things that you would find in a standard regular grocery store. But of course, they have so many options. And that's just one small part of the gigantic store that is surrounding the normal grocery section. So yeah, that's a full-size boat inside the store, and then it leads over to the huge seafood section. But I prefer the maple syrup in other areas. So look at all the different syrups they have. And there's honey on another section. But look at all the different Vermont maple syrup from all over the world. Amish cinnamon maple syrup. My dad likes some of these. I usually get him some for Christmas. And then all of the organic maple syrups. But it not only goes there, but holy cow, it's all of these different jams. I mean, look at the selection. Well, there's the honey, and behind it, the baking section, including a gluten-free option. Now, speaking of gluten-free, they have this gluten-free bakery stuff, but everything in this entire section here, which has 10 aisles, is all gluten-free. Every bit of it. There's even a gluten-free frozen section, and they have like everything you can think of. Rice cakes, dinner mixes, grains, let's see, snack bars up here. Everything's gluten-free. And remember, since Jungle Jim started as a produce stand, their produce section is unbelievable and amazing. They even have a scratch and dent produce area, which I find really amazing. But the amount of items they have is just mind-blowing. All fresh produce, almost all of it created locally. And then, of course, there's the cheese section. And I had so much fun running through this area. I normally take cheeses back to my sister-in-law. She's originally from Belgium. And I love to take different cheeses because this is one of the only places in the area that she can get cheeses. So I'll usually drive them to her house in Lexington after going to Cincinnati. Just the sheer amount of cheeses from England with flavored cheddars to France, Belgium. There's even American cheeses, an entire section of that. Blue cheeses, moldy cheeses, non-moldy. There's even easily spreadable cheeses and sliced cheeses, and of course all the stuff to make cheese. It is unbelievable the amount of items they have available in this store, especially in this amazing dairy section. They have like 7 aisles of pet stuff here at Jungle Jim's, and my son's favorite, the candy section. Let's go over there right now. So this is in addition to all of the international candies that are available. This just shows you how much is available in this country in terms of sweets and candies. There is everything you could possibly imagine here. I couldn't think of a single candy that they did not have. From the gigantic wall of Jelly Belly options. I mean, look at all of these Jelly Belly flavors that they have. I don't even know how to begin to mix and match those. To the unbelievable branded stuff. This is Andy's Candies as well as some Ohio State stuff. The Sweet Tarts and Nerds and the Willy Wonka ideas. And then, of course, there's bulk candies that are available in these in these carts. Can you imagine just rolling one of those to the front? But then, of course, saltwater taffy. My son has so much fun coming here and loading up bags of saltwater taffy. It is really an amazing area, and someplace I have to steer away from because, frankly, I would probably go crazy. And who knew that there were this many potential Pez dispensers? I cannot imagine having to keep track of all of those SKUs, those SKUs. Now, if you do want to go to Jungle Jim's, they even offer guided tours, scavenger hunts, fantastic ways to visit Jungle Jim's. So I have just finished at Jungle Jim's. I've got my bag of stuff, and wow, that was an interesting experience. A lot of fun. It's probably the 10th time I think I've been here. Every time I come to Cincinnati area, I always got to get here and get some great stuff. So make your way down to Jungle Jim's. There's 2 locations here in Cincinnati. This is the Eastgate location. There's another one, and check it out. It's a really awesome store. Bye for now.